Come tour this fully remodeled, charming resale home right here in Finn Hill, Kirkland, Washington. Today I've got a beautifully updated home tour for you right here in Finn Hill, Kirkland, Washington. This is a 4-bedroom, 2.75 bath home. The house is 1790 square feet and the lot size is just shy of 10,000 square feet. Let's get into it. This property is proudly listed by Vadim Kruchek and Ruben Lamakin with Pelago Inc. Now, right up front here, you have a pretty rare setup, 2 driveways, one leading to an oversized garage and the other one large enough for a camper, RV, or boat. That's not easy to find in this neighborhood for sure. The black and wood exterior combo is bold and modern, and that front porch and this wood paneling, it's chef's kiss. Let's head inside. Now, if this video feels a little more detailed than the typical YouTube house tour that you're seeing, it's definitely because it is. I filmed these walkthroughs for my out-of-town and relocation clients who can't be here in person, so I take you through the home exactly like I would if you're walking through it together with me. I'm often recording private home tours for my out-of-town clients where you are, or they are, relying on me to be their eyes, their ears, and yes, even their sense of smell. Sometimes properties have a pretty bad smell. Obviously, this one does not have any bad smells to it. It is freshly renovated, as you can see. Looks like a full-on remodel. If you just started on the interior here from the main opening area, you might be confused with this being new construction with how it presents. Now, take a look at the flooring here. Love these floors. You're gonna find throughout the home we have a few different types of flooring, including this engineered hardwood. We've got some ceramic tile. We do have some vinyl plank and wall-to-wall carpet as well. Check out the paneling on the side of this island here. Love the island too. For the house, of course, the island, that quartz countertops there is nice and thick for the price of the home. I can't tell you how many newer construction homes or new construction homes I'm going into where it seems like the builder is cheapening a little bit on the countertop and going with a very thin builder grade quartz countertop that's about half as thick as this. Of course, we've seen thicker in the 6 mil houses that I've toured on this channel. This is plenty thick for sure though. Take a look at these cabinets too. Of course, everything is soft close, which you would expect from a fully updated or renovated home like this one. Nice deep sink. I love the accents too. When we're taking a look at this house, a lot of the property has cohesion is the word I'd use, or the term. Now, also notice the stove here. You've got a nice gas stove, which is really lovely. Turns right on right there. And what I was saying earlier with the cohesion, you'll find that a lot of the themes are very similar. So the color palettes are very similar. When you walk into all the bathrooms, they're very cohesive. So some of these newer construction properties I'm going into, the bathrooms are starting to have themes where each bathroom is a different, completely different design style. The bathrooms tie very well into the main living spaces. So if you're someone that wants your house to be one cohesive flow in this really nice affordable price point in this area, this is definitely a house to take a look at for sure. Now, another thing that I really love about this property is that backsplash. I love how the backsplash sort of blends in seamlessly where it starts to go up the wall there from the quartz countertops. Again, a nice cohesive feel. This is a pretty decent sized refrigerator, of course, and I like that it is built into the cabinetry. I was in a new build the other day that you walk into the kitchen and the fridge is kind of just exposed. So on the side there's nothing really enclosing the fridge, and I think it just looks more pretty when you have the fridge enclosed in a in cabinetry. But you let me know in the comments what you think. Do you like to see exposed refrigerators like side panels, or do you like to see them inside the cabinetry. Now check out how just awesome and grand the vaulted ceilings are. This is another perk to going into a tri-level home. You get these nice vaulted ceilings on the main floor as you walk in here, where the stair configuration is where you could go up or down. So it feels like a very nice open concept feeling where you can look down on your lower level or go up, as I'm pointing out here. And it just allows for a little bit more spaciousness than a traditional two-story home would, without a vaulted area, I guess, if you're trying to maximize the upper level space. Now, walking up here, we're going to take a look. This is where the majority of the bedrooms are located. You got these two back ones here, and you got what is essentially the primary. One thing you'll notice in this configuration, or people might comment on, is the primary is not much bigger than the other bedrooms. That's pretty standard for the age of the home and how it's constructed. There was also a even more expensive new construction home that was actually custom built in Kirkland that I also toured with one of my YouTube buyers the other day, and I noticed that when the builder had the opportunity to make the primary bigger, they chose to not. So it's different when you've got these really nice investors that come in and update the property, and they're not starting from scratch. They're kind of limited on the footprint, and they make the best of it as they will. And I'd say that this investor did a really good job on this. Again, you'll see that tile work is the same type of backsplash that's in the kitchen. Pretty rare to see that in houses like this. So this is the primary. Love how it looks. I love the wood paneling wall sconces there above your nightstands, and they have their each individual dedicated switches that you could turn them on and off. One thing I'm pointing out here is how they have those new coverings that kind of let the heat register vents blend in there. So just showing off how this lighting system works real quick, just to show you the on and off on the wall sconces. Oh, and quick reminder, if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name's Aaron Morrow here. I'm a local realtor here in the greater Seattle area, and this channel has been dedicated to doing luxury home tours in the greater Seattle area. Most of them are on the east side. I have done some in Tacoma, as well as in parts of Seattle and West Seattle. And it's either, luxury or new construction properties in the higher end homes, just to give you a feel for what you could get in the greater Seattle area. So thank you and welcome to the channel. Like I said, I'm also a realtor here in the greater Seattle area, and I've been working with home buyers even off of YouTube for a few years now, but I've been working as a realtor for over a decade now, serving clients in King, Pierce, and Snohomish counties. I'd love to help you out as well. So checking out the primary bathroom here. Again, tile work, same cohesive feel. You've got the wood paneling above the vanity there, and just love the super sleek look to it. You'll also notice that the heat register is looking like the ceramic tile that is on the floor as well. Now, of course, this is your primary bedroom closet here. Notice that it's on a 3-door system here. So it's not a walk-in closet, but you do have fairly good space for the size of the room, of course. Again, I like this look of the engineered hardwood. Now, as we take a look at the other bedrooms, I want to talk about where this property is located. So this is in Finn Hill community of Kirkland. We're located in Finn Hill, which straddles the line between Kirkland and North Juanita. This is one of those neighborhoods people wait to buy into. You're tucked away on quiet streets, but still just minutes to Juanita Beach, Totem Lake Village, and the downtown Kirkland waterfront. St. Edward's State Park is just a couple minutes away. One of the best spots around for hiking, dog walking, or just breathing in the PNW air. Schools here are highly rated, and the area is popular with professionals who want that suburban peace without the East Bellevue price tag. Now, this property is very close to 100th Avenue Northeast, which is a main two-way road here in Kirkland. So it's actually very close to a ton of local shops and different stores. You're right next to that Safeway. You've got gas and everything. Too many places to mention, but you're very conveniently located for this location. Now, although this might be a longer video than you're accustomed to watching, it is shorter than some of my bigger luxury tours. That being said, I don't want to go over this in too much detail, but comparing some neighborhoods here in Kirkland, you know, compared to nearby Juanita and Totem Lake, as Finn Hill feels more residential and private. Totem Lake has all of the shops and restaurants, but homes there are newer and closer together. Juanita's great for the beach, but can get busier in the summer. Finn Hill hits kind of that middle ground. You get that space, lots of trees, and a true neighborhood vibe with great access to everything. So let's talk about drive times for a moment. This property, Finn Hill, it's 5 minutes from Juanita Beach, super close by. You're about 10 minutes to downtown Kirkland, which there's a ton of great locations to check out in downtown Kirkland. You're about 5 to 18 minutes from Microsoft to Redmond. Now that's if you have really good traffic. If if you hit some really bad traffic, it could go way more than that. 25 minutes to downtown Seattle. Again, if you luck out and have really good traffic, it could easily go way over that if you have to commute from Kirkland to Seattle during rush hour, or if there's like a bad accident or congestion, which always expect the unexpected here in Seattle. I've found that most of the time, if you see any sort of, like if you're using Google Maps, for instance, and you see any right on your commute, your drive time is going to go up from what the estimate is that you're driving to. Sometimes it's a personal goal to get to where you're trying to go in under the amount of time that it's showing. I'm not recommending speeding, but there's plenty of people that try to make that their personal record to get to where they're going on time. That being said, one good tidbit for you would be if you are looking to buy a home anywhere in the greater Seattle area. I think it's a really good idea for you to test out your commute to work. If you are, looking to not do work from home setup, because when you purchase your house, you are marrying that commute unless you get a different job, relocate, or start working from home. Now, if you do work from home, as we are in the down level, you did notice on the lower level there is that other bedroom here that they have staged as an office. You could definitely use it as an office in here, or just another, I guess, guest bedroom down below with its own bathroom down here. Notice it still gets plenty of lighting that comes through this window here, and it is an egress window, so perfectly legal and to code. This home's a perfect example of what a well-executed update can do for an older layout. If you're looking at older homes but want them to feel new, my team and I can walk through with you to help you plan upgrades so you don't have to pay new construction pricing. I actually know of so many builders that would be able to, remodelers, contractors that would be able to work with you to make a home like this your dream home. If you find one that's older and you need to do updates like this, definitely reach out to me. I would love to introduce you to my peeps on my vendor partner list. Now, we were checking out all of the bathrooms. This property did have 2 full baths and a 1 3/4 bath here. So a 3/4 bath means a shower but not a tub, essentially, is what you'll usually find as a 3/4 bath. And now let's take a quick look at the backyard here. So you've got some privacy with this fence up, and it's a really decent size backyard. You've got a lot of space here. Again, notice that black paint on the outside as well. Very nice, bold, and striking looking. You let me know in the comments below, do you like the black look of your home? Do you like the black aesthetics? Let me know in the comments below. I think it definitely needs to be done correctly, which I feel like this house did a good job on that. I was touring another property the other day where it was like pitch glossy black and it was so shiny. that it was definitely throwing me off a bit, but I think this house has done it very nicely. Okay, time to do my garage door test to see how loud the garage doors are. Okay, that was not that bad at all. That was actually a really good sounding garage door, especially for one of those belt-fed systems or on the chain there. I think it did a really good job at not being obnoxiously loud. We've been in plenty of new builds that I've even featured on the channel that had a lot louder garage doors. And as we're starting to wrap up our tour, I want to talk a little bit more about what's happening in the Kirkland real estate market right now, specifically in zip code 98034, which does cover Finn Hill, North Juanita, and Totem Lake, as well as some other areas. According to the most recent May 2025 data from the Northwest Multiple Listing Service, we're seeing a shift that's giving buyers more breathing room right now. But it's also giving sellers new challenges to think through. So inventory is up by 173% right now since this time last year. There are more homes to choose from for sure. Pending sales, so properties that are under contract, are down 41% in May. Buyer activity is slower and homes are sitting longer. So days on market are up about 9 days average now. That's about 50% from last May, but still relatively quick for the area. The median sales price, it ticked up to 2% to 1.3 mil, and year to date we're up nearly 8%, so values are still strong. List to sales price ratio. This means how many properties what price were they listed at versus what price they sold at. It dropped from nearly 110% last year to just over 101%. So bidding wars are definitely cooling down and buyers are having some more leverage right now. So what does this all mean if you're buying or selling in this market right now? So for buyers, it's a great time to get in. Prices are holding strong, but you're not having to wave a white flag to win a home anymore. You can actually breathe, do your due diligence, and negotiate. And for sellers, this market's still strong. Homes like this one that we're just touring right now, clean, updated, move-in ready, they're still commanding strong prices. But if you skip the prep or overprice it, buyers will be sidelining themselves until they see that you're on market long enough where they feel like they might be able to get a better deal. Inventory is certainly up, and they definitely have options. So if you're a seller looking to sell right now, you definitely need to be working with an agent that can help you navigate this market and make sure you are strategically priced and well represented or presented. Please, again, feel free to reach out to me if you are looking for an agent to help you with this, of course. And there you have it. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of this beautifully updated home right here in the community of Finn Hill in Kirkland, Washington. Again, my name's Aaron Morrow, local realtor here in the greater Seattle area. I've been working with buyers, sellers, and investors in King, Pierce, and Snohomish counties for over a decade now. If you are looking to make your move over here to the greater Seattle area in the next 9 days or 9 months, so you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, please feel free to reach out to me. My contact info can be found below in the description. I'd love to show you how I can make your next move a smooth one. If you're looking for some more property tours or you'd like to hear what others have said about working with me, look somewhere on the screen right here. And of course, until next time, I hope to be showing you some more property tours, and please subscribe to me for more real estate shenanigans. Have a great day.